Hi, I'm Vlad with the Verge, and this is a Sony Xperia S. Announced at CES 2012 this past January and shipping in early March, this is actually one of the quickest Xperia phones to go from announcement to retail, but it does so by making one major compromise. Comes with Android Gingerbread instead of Ice Cream Sandwich. Although it lacks the very latest software, the Xperia S still has a highly respectable spec sheet and a beautiful industrial design. Its 4.3-inch screen has a resolution of 1280 by 720, matching the HD Resound with a 342 ppi pixel density and making it impossible to distinguish between individual pixels. Needless to say, everything displayed on the screen looks stunningly detailed. Color accuracy is good, though as with most TFT LCDs, you lose a lot of it when you tilt the phone away from center. Weirdly, there is no option to set display brightness to adjust automatically. Also worth noting is that the default zoom level of the browser and the number of emails displayed in the Gmail application are both identical to other 4.3-inch phones with QHD resolution, such as the HTC Sensation. On the inside, the Xperia S is powered by a 1.5 GHz Qualcomm Snapdragon processor, although it features last year's Scorpion CPU rather than this year's excellent Great. That's supported by 1GB of RAM and 32GB of internal storage, but has no microSD card expansion and the battery is not removable. Sony has also opted to transition to the micro SIM standard, which has grown in popularity. When put to regular use, the Xperia S is typically quick and responsive, though I had a lot of trouble getting it to register taps on the capacitive Android keys. Additionally, the ergonomics of such a squarely cut phone aren't ideal, with the inside corner habitually digging into your palm. It's also not easy to reach the power button up top and start using the phone without readjusting your grip. In general, I like Sony's user interface on the Xperia S. It's polished and clean and tends not to get in your way. The few occasions where it stuttered were caused by the graphically intensive weather widgets slowing things down. On the lock screen, you have options to swipe to unlock or to mute, and you also get notifications for unread messages or calls that you can swipe to start up the appropriate app. The dedicated camera button can also be pressed down for quick access to the camera app. It's a two-stage camera key allowing you to set focus before deciding to capture, though there is no tap to focus option. The 12.1 megapixel Exmor-R sensor on the Xperia S takes good, highly detailed photos and does a particularly good job with macro shots. Results from the camera tend to appear a little light on contrast and saturation, but all the detail is there, and you can adjust them in post-processing for some truly excellent images. Video capture at 1080p is extremely smooth and also rich on detail. The autofocus and image stabilization can result in some jerkiness, but overall the Xperia S does an impressive job. The only warning I'd offer is that it's pretty easy to cover up the microphone mounted at the bottom of the phone and thereby muffle sound capture. I have to also praise the sound quality on the Xperia S. Although its integrated loudspeaker isn't terrific, the bundled headphones are great and voice call quality was a major highlight. You can define automatic actions when plugging in accessories, such as turning on the music app when the headset is connected. Also in the box are a pair of NFC tags which perform a similar function of toggling a group of settings for you to adjust to the mode in which you're using the phone, such as turning off Wi-Fi when driving, for example. Overall, the Xperia S is a well-specced and well-performing device, but it seems like a phone that could have been released 3 months ago. It has the same processor, display specs and base operating system as the HTC Resound, but comes so much later. I can't advise anyone to go for the Xperia S today when the HTC One X and One S are set to arrive in early April with Ice Cream Sandwich, far better processors and some might argue even prettier design.